Oh, gee, I thought you weren't coming.
Brooke, I'm sorry. Brooke, I completely spaced out. I just got caught up in the hospital.
The hospital? Well, everything's okay, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I was with, I had Dr. Joe talk to Alex, and I wanted to be there when he questioned her about, Dimitri's death.
How'd it go?
Not easy. She left the office in tears.
Edmund, I know you want answers, but maybe...
I know. I should go easy. You don't know, do you? Dixie had a miscarriage.
No. When did that happen?
Yesterday, apparently.
Oh, did you see her?
No, Dr. Hayward was with her, and then she was too out of it to see anybody.
How's Dad?
He's trying to be strong for both of them, but it's hard. Dixie blames herself, and he doesn't know how to comfort her.
Well, she just wanted this baby very much, There isn't really any comfort for that kind of pain. Dimitri's death, and now Dixie, boy, it's a lot of sadness, I don't know. I don't feel like I can concentrate right now. So...
Brooke, why don't you just get out of here, okay? Go. You want to see Dixie?
You read my mind. Do you want to go?
Later. I've got to answer a bunch of... I got to write some thank you notes for the people who shared their memories of Dimitri.
Oh.
Brooke, maybe people die sometimes. They just die no matter how much you love them and how much you try to save them. Maybe that's what happened with Dimitri. Maybe I should just accept it and quit pushing Alex and just believe her.
I really think it would be a good thing to do, Edmund. I mean, really, for both of you.
It struck me on the way over here that I had an easier time consoling Tad over his loss than I did Alex over somebody in my own family.
Look what happened. I mean, you were hit with so much. I mean, Dimitri dying and, Alex showing up. You just did what made you feel comfortable, what you're best at, investigating and analyzing, and it's just that, your target was Alex. And she seems to be suffering as much as you.
Maybe I've been an investigative journalist a little too long. I'm starting to see conspiracies where there aren't any, The only thing I've discovered is that I'm hurting the woman that my brother loved.
Look, just go, all right?
Dixie, you don't understand. Sweetheart, I only said that to Dad because he just finished explaining to me that sometimes...
I don't want to talk about it. I don't...
I'm not going to just let you lie here and think I don't care that you lost our baby.
You're glad. You never wanted to have it in the first place.
That's not true.
It is true.
No, darling, it's not. I promise you. Look, at first, I admit I had concerns, but anybody would.
Ted, at first... I thought you'd come around.
I had. Baby, you know I had. I trusted this baby was meant to be because you believed it.
So it was an act?
Dixie, how can you say that?
Because... Honey, I was lying here this morning. I was bawling my eyes out, and you didn't shed a single tear. You just sat there. This isn't like it's some job you lost or decline in the ratings. It was our baby.
Well, you know that I'm not... Sometimes it's hard for me to just...
What, just to pretend to feel something that you don't?
Please don't put words in my mouth.
Just leave, okay? Please.
Dixie, you're not even going to give me a chance.
Please go. I don't want you here.
Tad, maybe you should go.
No, I'm not leaving. I'm going to...
Get out! Get out!
Dixie, I'm so sorry about what happened. I'm sure you don't want any visitors right now, so I'll come back another time,
don't
really.
go, please. Stay.
You sure?
You're a mother. He'll understand.
Oh, honey. Tad understands. He just doesn't know what to say to you right now.
He doesn't understand. Joe and Jake and Tad. They've been fighting me on this baby ever since I found out that I was pregnant.
Dixie, do you remember when I had the ectopic pregnancy and everybody told me that I was risking my life? Remember?
Yeah. You ran away.
I was determined. Nobody was going to take the baby away from me.
That's right. That's what I should have done. I should have run away, because then I wouldn't have had any stress. I wouldn't have had people hovering over me every minute of every day.
Listen, the point is that nothing was going to change what happened. And that was the hardest part to accept.
But what if I'd stayed in bed? What if I'd taken better care of myself?
It isn't what you did or what you didn't do.
I had this dream. Dad and I were sitting on folding chairs. And we were at this little ballet recital. And she had on this little tutu and little butterfly clips in her hair. And a big smile. She was real.
Of course she was.
Why doesn't Dad understand how I feel? Oh, they're just so different from us, Maybe they just don't get it. Oh, thank you. I was having this conversation with Tad about Haley, and, she just found out from the doctors that, she had to wait a while and to get pregnant, and she was devastated. You could see it, but he just blew it off.
What do you mean?
He said something like, oh, she's young, she's got plenty of time. Oh, can you believe it?
Well, listen, for one thing, men, they don't have to answer to this biological clock.
Yeah, right. They can have children until they're 90. It's just not fair, And the minute I found out that I was pregnant, I fell in love. I couldn't see her. I couldn't touch her, but I just loved her so much.
I think men, listen, I think they're more literal sometimes. I think they need something to hold, but you also know. You know how much Tad loves Jamie and Junior. You know that. And I think that he would have loved this little baby just as much.
I picked out a name for her. I didn't tell Tad. I wanted to wait a couple of weeks, until I listened to my...
What was the name?
It was Bess. After my mom. I think she would like that.
Dixie, I think you and Ted, you need to talk. Maybe I can go and find him.
No, really, please, I don't want to see him right now.
He's hurting, too.
He's not hurting. He's relieved. He's relieved because you're okay.
No, he's relieved because this is over, that I lost the baby. You know, everybody kept calling her a fetus. I mean, my daughter, why doesn't anybody understand that?
I think there's something that maybe would help you. If you had a memorial service for her.
Can you do that? A memorial service after a miscarriage?
Why not? I think it would be a way for you to say goodbye to Bess.
I don't want to say goodbye.
I understand. Honey, you're not alone, okay? You're not alone. You're not.